She invited me to her office celebration, only to let another man humiliate me in front of everyone. Liam Reynolds never felt drawn to corporate events. As a self-made mechanic running a successful garage on the south side of Chicago, he took pride in realness. Oil-stained knuckles meant more to him than cufflinks, and he valued honesty over flattery. But for once, he made an exception. His wife Vanessa had been meticulously planning this company party for weeks, buying new clothes, experimenting with makeup, rehearsing small talk. Liam noticed. She hadn't cared this much about her appearance in years. He didn't say anything, assuming maybe she just wanted to feel confident around her colleagues. The party took place on a rooftop lit with string lights that shimmered like stars. The city skyline sparkled in the distance. Servers moved gracefully, carrying glasses of champagne and artfully arranged appetizers. Liam kept to the side, drink in hand, observing. He felt out of place. Vanessa, on the other hand, was magnetic, laughing, floating between groups, barely acknowledging him. No touch, no smile. Not even a glance that felt like it was meant just for him. Something in his chest felt off. He'd always known her world of finance was different from his. But tonight, the way people looked at him confirmed it. Judging, whispering, smirking. Then she walked over, not alone, but with a man by her side. Tall, slick, too perfectly put together. "This is Austin," Vanessa said casually, like he didn't mean much. But the way he stood near her said otherwise. "So you're the husband," Austin said, grinning smugly, like he already knew Liam didn't measure up. "Heard a lot about you." Then, as if it were the most natural thing in the world, he turned to Vanessa and said, "Let's dance." Vanessa smirked, grazed his arm with her fingers and said softly, "You don't need his permission. Come on." Liam didn't move. He stood frozen as they walked away. Her body leaned into Austin's like it had done many times before. She didn't flinch when he placed his hand on her hip. She didn't hesitate when she rested her hand on his chest. People noticed. The room dimmed with discomfort. A few phones quietly filmed. Then Austin, eyes locked on Liam, slid his hand beneath Vanessa's blouse. Just barely, but enough to send a message. A power move. A claim. Liam's whiskey glass slipped from his fingers and shattered. He marched forward. "Take your hands off my wife," he growled. The music stopped. Silence fell over the rooftop. Austin stood his ground. "What are you gonna do, tough guy? You think you own her?" Liam didn't answer. Instead, he pulled open his blazer, just enough to reveal the holstered weapon at his side. Not as a threat, but as a statement. A boundary. "Step away from her," he said, voice calm and cold. Vanessa hesitated. For a second, she seemed unsure. But then Austin laughed, loud and dismissive. "Maybe she prefers dancing with me to being married to a washed-up grease monkey." That was it. Liam took one step and slammed his fist into Austin's jaw. The man flew backward, toppling into a table, sending glass and champagne everywhere. Screams. Gasps. A few cheers. Security rushed over. Austin stayed down, dazed and clutching his face. And then, instead of concern, Vanessa turned on Liam. Her voice was shrill, furious. "What is wrong with you? You embarrass me in front of everyone." Liam blinked. "He touched you and you're mad at me?" She didn't care. She lashed out. Accused him of ruining everything. Her party, her night, her career. She screamed, and the crowd watched. But the truth was already laid bare. This wasn't a marriage hanging by a thread. It was wreckage. In the days that followed, it all came tumbling down. The truth surfaced. Vanessa and Austin had been seeing each other for almost a year. The party was meant to be their twisted reveal. A smug unveiling of their new beginning. Her coworkers had known. Some had even rooted for it. Liam had been the last to find out. Austin lost his job. The videos left HR no choice. Vanessa's professional image crumbled. Clients backed off. Colleagues distanced themselves. Her career, once pristine, fractured beyond repair. Liam didn't yell. Didn't plead. He just filed for divorce. The evidence spoke for itself. Adultery. Public misconduct. The legal battle was swift and one-sided. Public sentiment favored Liam. People sympathized with the man who was betrayed and humiliated, yet walked away with dignity. Months have passed now. Liam often thinks back to that night, not with bitterness, but with clarity. It wasn't just about infidelity. It was the ease with which she discarded him. The sheer coldness of it. She erased me like I never mattered, he reflects. That's not love. That's manipulation dressed as affection. He's learned something powerful since then. Love without respect isn't love at all. And anyone willing to humiliate you in public has never respected you in private. That night didn't break him. It rebuilt him. That moment he turned and walked away. That's when he truly found himself again. If Liam's story hit home for you, let it be your sign. Respect isn't something you beg for. It's something you claim. Don't remain where you're merely tolerated. Walk toward where you're truly valued. If this journey moved you, show your support. Like, share, and follow for more stories of pain, truth, and powerful rebirth. Sometimes, the most devastating endings lead to your strongest beginnings.